And we are live. Let me just mute that for now. Hope everyone is having a great evening or great afternoon. And I want to thank Bishop Long, as always, for the show and for telling everybody about my TikTok, because he's just too much. And I do not ask him to do that. He does that on his own. That's just the way he is. And yes, there are, I think, about 40 Kindle books still left for the giveaway. And I'm going to share that information on the screen. So there's only 40 left. It's approximately 60 folks during the show, the Bishop Show, are going to get that free Kindle book, which is really cool. It has to do with, it's called Signals from the Threshold. And it's about all kinds of stuff. If you're into this UAP field, but it's not a book about aliens. It's about a book of all the tech stuff and cases, testimony from people. It's a heck of a book. But let me just continue. So I want to thank the Bishop, and I hope all of you have a great holiday weekend. So there's 40, I think, left. I look like I'm blue, but that's because the screens are on in front of me with the sky, and it's I see the same thing everybody else is seeing right now. All right, hold on. Let me get organized here, because I'm not. So, as weird as it is for me, I have officially started my holiday weekend. There's no live shows on the network. As of right now, there's one still going on, but I'm off till Tuesday. That's like awesome. So I can say my weekend has begun too, which is rare. Rare that I get to say that. Now let me just continue doing these pop-ups, and then we're going to get into that. Mark D'Antonio was the guest tonight on the Bishop Show. Visit his website, skytourlive.org. His TikTok, SkyTour live stream. If you love astronomy, it's no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. And also, a good friend of mine, Marianne Robb, she was in chat, and her group, her investigate, she's a retired police officer, and she works along with another retired police officer, and they look into police department cases, or police officers' experiences dealing with UAPs. It's great work, great research what they're doing. So check out the website. I think it's UAP-PD.com, but just look up UAPD. You might be able to find the website. So I want to thank the Bishop again for doing that. Let me just finish doing these pop-outs. And hello to those on TikTok, anyone that may be coming over from the Bishop Show. He does have night prayer in less than an hour. Oh my gosh, what is that? All right, let me just get this finished up, and then we'll do some other stuff. Okay, that one is done. What am I missing? This one. There's only I don't know if any of this is people still signing up for the books, because then it's not going to be 40 anymore. Okay, I'm going to have to look. Wow. There's 35 now left. There's 35 left. That's it. Everybody's grabbing them. Those are the emails coming in by people getting this. I better show it now for anybody that's viewing here. So let me share the screen. Wow. So if you go to kgradb.com, see, I'm a member. I'm the producer, so I don't get to participate in this. But see, if you go to kgradb.com, you click on the free Rendlesham Revelation book, It takes you right there, and be one of the first 100 to uncover the truth. So there's like 35 left. That's it. 35. KGRADB.com. If you go to the main site, just go to KGRADB.com, click on free Rendlesham Revelation book. Boom. It's a Kindle book. So there you go. There's only like 35 left because the bishop announced it and a lot of people got it. Good for them. I'm happy for them. I'm just upset that I don't get one. I don't get one. I'm a member. It's like, I can't. I work for the network. I can't get it. And I'm like, I actually want that. It's not a big deal. I know who wrote the book. He better send me a copy. I'm going to actually bust his chops. It's a Kindle. But is it only going to be released on Kindle? I don't know. Why don't we ask one of the authors and find out? If he picks up the phone, he's so busy. Mr. UAP Roswell Daily Record reporter. At one time he was. I don't know if he's still doing that. He was the Roswell UAP. What's going on? Just before you say a word, I am live. The Kindle book, Signals from the Threshold. Is that only going to be a Kindle, or would that be available on a soft cover, hard copy? What's going on? Talk to me. I'm live right now.
As of right now, on the 29th, the paperback will be available for order too.
Awesome. The host of a show prior, because KGRA is giving away 100, we're down to like 35.
Oh, wow.
So I'm telling folks, and this is Toby Martinez. He's one of the authors of this book, Signals from the Threshold. And Toby, since we got you on, tell the folks that are watching or listening what they can find, the information in this book, a little background, a summary of what this book is about.
All right, yeah. So basically, me and my co-author are doing our best to lay out the UFO phenomenon. A lot of it starts at World War II with the Foo Fighters. Then you move on to Roswell, and we're basically trying to get a wider audience to see all the different types of experimental stuff the government's been doing that ties into a lot of the phenomenon and what a lot of things people spot are. So it really pulls together about the past 80 years of everything and kind of puts it together.
Does that include what's going on currently, like with possibilities of disclosure, the whistleblowers? Do you get into that?
Yeah, we get into, Lou Elizondo, David Grush.
Okay.
New things and kind of lead into where we think the future is going from everything that's happened so far.
That's great. And is this going to be just a one-time only book, or is this going to be a series of books? What's the plan?
So this is actually book number 1 in the Rendlesham Revelation series. As far as book 2, I guess I can give a little preview. Book 2, we're going to tell the story of John Burroughs, who I'm sure listeners have heard of.
Just quickly on around Christmas time, 1980, Rendlesham, UK. John Burroughs participated. Now you can get into the rest.
Yeah, so he was involved in what was known as the Rendlesham Forest incident. Multiple lights were spotted over 3 nights. Like Bill said, it was Christmas time, 1980. Some of those that were near the lights ended up having adverse health effects. We're talking about heart issues, skin issues, eye issues. And John is one of actually only, I'd say, about 2 or 3 publicly known people that actually received 100% disability from the VA based on what happened to him over those nights.
And he went through John McCain's office at the time, and he really fought hard to get that. And I think currently he's also trying to help others that are having the same kind of issues, trying to get their medical records when they served in the military. Is that correct, I believe?
Yeah, absolutely, because this is something that's still happening. I mean, you have service members, they're just doing their duty, and they're being exposed to things that they're not prepared for and that have adverse effects on them. there's people still from those 3 nights that John really feels need treatment that haven't gotten it. So not only was it happening back then, but yeah, it's still, to our knowledge, it's an ongoing thing to this day.
Well, you know what? When do you expect book 2? I know book 1 is going to be released officially Monday on Kindle. And then what'd you say, on the 29th, paperback?
Yep.
Now, when do you expect the second book to be released? Sometime in the fall, late summer? What are we talking?
Yeah, it'll definitely be fall. We're probably looking at a November time frame.
Okay, so that means we can't get John on our show until November.
I don't know about that.
That's a little tease, dude. Well, thank you for coming on. Like I said, there's only like 35 of the freebies left. So for folks that are watching and listening right now, if you go to kgradb.com, you'll see it right there on the homepage, right dead center. Click on the link, get your free version of that Kindle. Now, somebody asks, Donna asks, how do I get a Kindle? Is that something that you have to buy? Because I don't even have Kindle. Is that like
a Kindle is, it's a e-reader that you can buy, but I do believe, and
there's got to be apps that could do it on.
I believe you can also read Kindle books on your phone.
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be an app that does that on the phone that you can do Kindle books. There has to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and I apologize. I wish I was better versed on that, but I'm sure.
Me too, because I'm usually. Me too. I'm usually the techie geek, and that's something I don't even know.
Exactly, and we have no clue.
Is that crazy?
But yeah, I would think you can read them on your phone and everything.
Yeah.
Like I said, go
Donna,
ahead, and even if you don't have the Kindle, just sign up for it. I'm sure you can get it on your phone, and we would love for people to see it reviewed.
Get it anyway. Yes.
Tell us, give us your feedback, positive, negative, whatever. We want to hear from everybody and their thoughts on
Yes. Contact them for any feedback. Doesn't matter, positive, negative, just honest assessment, what your thoughts were of the book, opinion. That's how we are, by the way. Believe me, when he and I do a show, we're very fair. We don't throw anyone under the bus proverbially. We don't do things like that. We just keep it plain and simple and just ask questions that we think the public would like answers, and him and I as well.
Yeah, because let's face it, we've been wrong on things before, and we're the first to admit it.
That's right.
It's this whole topic to me is it's constantly evolving. We're constantly learning new things.
Yes.
Just like with science, something that was right 20 years ago could be wrong tomorrow. But
that's right. I was saying that earlier today, dude. I was mentioning that earlier today.
Absolutely. You and I are advocates for the truth.
That's
and
right.
Giving the public the best informed opinion and information that we can give them.
That's right. Well, keep me posted. Have a great holiday weekend to you, your wife, the family. And yeah, dude, I will let you know when the 100 books are given away. So congratulations on you and your co-author, Mr. Claim, for writing this book for the public, and looking forward to this series of books, dude.
Yeah, and like I said, thanks again to everybody that tuned in and everybody that signs up for a copy. We just look forward to hearing your feedback.
All right, listen, have a great one and hit me up.
All right, you too. Take
Later,
care.
Toby.
All right.
Bye. So he is one of the co-authors of that book. Again, it Signals from the Threshold. And Donna, I wish I could have answered your question on TikTok better, but I don't have a Kindle. Believe it or not, I still get paperbacks and hard cover books. I could show you books that I'm getting constantly. Like Lou Elizondo, the book that he released. It's on paperback. A lot of the books I get are autographed by people. I could break out a whole collection of them that's in my room right now. Matter of fact, Andrea Perrin sent me her books today. Signed, Here it is. Never mind, all good, kind of. What's she doing? Wait a minute. Wanna come on? What is she doing? Was there any way we can get a replay out? Jason's guest was a no-show, and he has nothing to say. He wants a replay, but not sure if that's possible. Oh my God, I don't know. Larry Wilcox didn't go on the show? Are they still live? What's going on in real time? Oh, somebody just signed up for the book. Oh my gosh, how many are left? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, that one just happened. So there's 34 left. There's 34 more of these Kindles available. Let me see. I'm not gonna. This is private. Did I just see this person in chat? Well, I'll just say it. Oh, I see. Keith, I hope you enjoy the book if you're watching here. That's all I'll say. Because I get the station's info coming in, obviously. I'm Mr. Producer, better. So I hope you enjoy it, Keith. Again, kgradb.com. There's about 34 of these books available on Kindle. And it's called Signals from the Threshold. You just heard Toby, who is one of the authors. He's a co-author of the book, talking about it briefly. So make sure to check it out. It's free. And it's, if you like the UAP topic, you can't go wrong. I forgot to ask him, can I have an autographed copy? I met him in Roswell a few years ago when he was the writer for the Roswell Daily Record, the UAP reporter. This guy is awesome. And he's got his finger on the pulse, so to speak, of everything that's going on, really. Like Martin Willis. Martin's on top of everything. And for me, like I said, I try to be fair with everyone out there. When I'm talking about a specific topic or with a guest, I'm very respectful. And I don't judge anyone. I'm just asking questions that I think the public would be interested in. And like I told Toby, and us ourselves. Not there to disrespect anyone or throw anyone under the bus or, no, that's not my, but I will ask direct questions. I'm not going to be like throwing softballs. That I won't do. But there's a balance. There's a balance. Like, look how awesome Bishop Long is, and how it doesn't matter what guest he brings on, he goes right to it, and it doesn't matter the topic. It's incredible. He's a very intelligent individual. He's very bright, you could tell, but he's able to communicate on anyone's level. Because Mark is throwing out a lot of verbiage. It might be a little much for people to comprehend or understand, because I have problems with him. I call him right now. Sometimes I go, Mark, slow down. Say that again to me, what you just said. Because he comes out with all this terminology, and I'm like, whoa, because he's Mr. Science. Though Mr. Science has had paranormal experience. There goes a bat. Saw that bat? I gotta go outside and brighten up the camera. Now, it's been raining here for 3 days. It looks like it might clear up a little tonight, so I got the camera out on a Friday night. Why not? Why not? What's up, Bob? And hello. Okay, Donna. But don't forget, go to kjradb.com and grab one. If you didn't do it already, grab it. You could still work on getting your Kindle reader, but just grab it before it goes. Because there's only I'm not going to sit here and count right now, but I was doing counts during his show, during the Bishop show. I told him, Bishop, there's 40 left. So in that 40, when I said that on the air, it's better to do it on the computer. I could actually count right now because I was keeping count. There's only 100 to give away. Oh, boy. What the heck is that? How could that be at 7:14? That must be somebody in another time zone. Okay, so when he announced that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. There's 32 books left. What is that, lightning? That can't be lightning. What is that? Did you see the flashes? I saw flashes. I caught my corner of my eye when I saw flashes. Could be heat lightning in the distance. I don't know. I don't understand that because it's far away now. Anyway, so there are 32 left. Officially. So remember, kgradb.com. It's right on the homepage, right dead center. There's 32 free Kindle books left. You know, it's one book, but there's 32 left available for free. Signals from the Threshold. I wrote it down. All right. I hope like I said, has a great weekend, holiday weekend. So, yeah, looks like it might. We just had another one. That was that sound. So there's now 31. Wow. So, James, I hope you enjoy the book. So, I hope you enjoy it, James. And I don't know if James is. He must be. These folks must be watching right now. So, I'm glad. There's 31 left. Now, I'm not going to talk about this all night. Obviously. So I just wanted to get that out there. Because there's folks still popping into TikTok. I'll say it one more time. kgradb.com. 31 books left for free. Available. Top 100. First 100. And then they're gone. There's only 31 left. All right. I need to go outside and brighten up the camera. And maybe play with the focus, but we need more stars visible before we do that. Or planets. Because there are planets on the screen too, at times. It's just, I'm hoping. My drumstick. I almost flew just now by stepping on a drumstick. How it got there, I don't know. Well, let's go outside. And the bears are back in the neighborhood, so somebody put out a video. They're back in the neighborhood, 3 bears. Don't know if Goldilocks is around, but I know the 3 bears are. I'm actually going to look to see if there's anything new with that. With the neighborhood ring. Let's see. Neighbors feed. What? Unable to get. Oh, you really? Ring is having an issue. Oops. By the way, this is what it looks like in front of my house. Right here. And you could see all the wires leading to the camera. Oh, there's a lot that goes to make this work. The camera is right here. You can actually see the lens reflection from the light right there. So the camera's there, and I got to run all these cables and all that stuff to the camera to make this all work. Let me center that. So hopefully it'll clear up a little bit. But for some reason the neighbor feed is not working. Oops. It says, oops, unable to retrieve content right now. And actually, we're going to check the satellite imagery and see what we're dealing with clouds. Looks like the moon is also out. Let's check. satellite. And let us share the screen. Hold on, let me just check. Okay. Oh, I might be in a little band of clear skies coming. Maybe. Let's find out. Let's take a closer look at this. Tonight's satellite imagery. Forecast by SkyWatcher. Okay, so right now we're about right here near the Hudson River. More like here. Got to deal with this. There is breaks, but it should be moving east. So there is clearing back here. There's some pockets. So we might have a few clouds early. We might get into this, which would be lovely. Because that is a nice break for the night. It's early yet. It's only 9:30 Eastern. So there is a possibility that we could get some decent skies at some point for the SkyWatch. Now, a little background. I got to shut that door because Mom... If the door is closed and that's her talking that loud, I can still hear her. Unbelievable. This is the Hudson Valley, New York. And there were many sightings here for decades of unidentified objects. So I'm right there. That's where I'm at. And I have caught, actually twice, right over my house, some weird stuff. On film, on video. So you never know. Meteor showers, yes, of course. I stream the meteor showers. And I can control the camera with this joystick that I have inside the house. It's one of those cables going to the motor mount that you just seen. So I can move the camera around. It's a Sony a7S III. That's what this camera is. Sony a7S III. It's great low light camera. That's the dipper. So as I showed you just now on the satellite imagery, it looks like there's some breaks and we might get lucky. Might clear up a little bit tonight. So I'm going to have to go out once it gets a little more clear. And hello to Alice. And focus. Now I got to check to see if Amanda is still live producing. I don't know what she's doing. Nope, she's done. She might be on Ronald's talking about K-pop. Knowing her. She's told me she was going to do it tomorrow. But I'm going to message her. Oh my God, just ended the show. What a mess. What? Going to bed early? Or late? With her, you never know. She just sent this to me. I'm live. Come by if you like. Okay, I'm going to leave that window open just in case she messages me because it's hard to navigate with everything that's going on right now. Okay. I may have to brighten that camera even more and play with it. Okay, hold on. Still with Jason. Roger. Wanna hang and listen to music while we all SkyWatch. See if she'll come and hang out with me. She might. Would you mind if I give you... I don't mind if you do that. You guys can do anything you want. As long as you're respectful, I'm all good. And yes, you can call me out if you think I'm wrong on something. I don't have a problem with that. As long as it's kept respectful, it's all good. That's all that matters. And yes, for those that this is, if you came over because of the bishop, yes, I am Mr. Producer that he talks about. A pleasure to Alice. My pleasure, Alice. So I'm going to see if my dear friend Amanda is going to join me to hang out, play some music, watch the sky, so forth. We'll see how that goes. I am missing something up there, but I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, Rumble's missing. Wow, Rumble. I knew there was something missing, but it looks like it didn't go live anyway for some bizarre reason. So, oh well. Now what was that? I don't know. Maybe somebody got a book. There's only 31 last night. What do you mean I have a new order from UPS? What the heck is that? I don't have a new order from UPS. Oh, she sent me the books. That's what it was. Andrea Perrin sent me her books. Her 3 books signed. Let me check, because I'm getting... What's up, Fantasy? Oh, I just got it here. What is this? What's going on? She doesn't have that email. Oh, the bishop. What did he do? He's sending me something. Yeah, it is the bishop. He's up to something. Unbelievable. He is unbelievable. He better not tell me what it is. I don't want to know what it is. Where is it coming from? That's how I'll know if it's coming from Kentucky. Oh no, this is Annie. This is Annie, Georgia. Those are the books she's sending me, so that's that one. But there are 2. What about this one? Kentucky. Him. I knew something was going on. So the both of them. I'm too much. I knew it. What's up, Big Bad? And Hyun Jin Lover? I probably messed that up, didn't I? I probably messed that up. But yes, we're going to focus on the sky tonight. Probably going to play some music and chill out. It probably might be some K-pop involved because Amanda reminded me that Sunday is, I believe, Shiny's 17th year anniversary. She knows a lot more about this than I do. That's for sure. But we'll have fun with it. I actually enjoy a few of these songs now because of her. But I ain't going to get into that now until she tells me if she's going to come to hang out or not. Which I hope she does. Okay, we have another message. Oh, that's the UPS. Okay, we're good. All good. Caught up. Anyway, is everybody busy this weekend for the holiday or any plans? I will have company on Sunday and Monday. But I will stream at times too because there are people out there that really don't go anywhere or they're hanging out by themselves. You know, not everybody's going away or traveling or having people over. So we'll hang out. Ma? What is it?
I don't know, something about brownie, I think.
Ma,
Chicken
please,
brownies.
gosh, don't bother me about the cats. The cats are fine.
Can you please come to the door?
Oh, I'll be right back, everybody. She's making me check on the cats. I'll be right back.
Because it's raining.
No, it's not. I got the camera outside.
Well, I don't know. Just go and check brownie.
I'll check
That's
from
all.
here. I'll check from here. Oh, you gotta shut that light.
Sure, I'm putting the light on so I can look at brownie.
What's the problem with Brownie?
I want to know.
That's not Brownie. Hi, kiddos. That's not even the cat. That's not the cat. Shut the light. That's the cat from next door. Brownie and Blackie are on the chair right now together. That's a... Huh? I know, but the cat just left. Oh my God. Too much. She can be really much. I have to be honest. She can be much. It's a long story, but it's one of the siblings of the cat. When she had her litter, the people next door took the cat. These are feral. So she mistook the cat from next door for one of these. So I get it. But she really goes nuts with these cats. And I take care of them. They come, matter of fact, maybe we could see them on the camera. But Mom is probably outside. Is the light on? No. Did she shut it off? Let's find out. She's talking. She's probably talking to the cats. We might even be able... No, the camera doesn't go low enough for her to see. Let's see if there's light coming from the right side. It sure does look that way. Oh, yeah, it's on. Look at the lens flare. So we're going to spy on it right now. We're going to spy him up. She just closed the door. Let's see if she's outside. I wouldn't even doubt it. Front door. Yeah, the cats are fine. They're both chilling. Mom! Shut the light in the front. I'm looking at the cats. I'm looking at the cats with the camera. Shut the light off in the front, please. I gotta take my camera off. There they are. She calls this one Brownie, and the other one is next to her right now. Well, she just shut the light. Now it's hard to see them. But they're right here. They're fine. Cats are fine. Thank gosh she shut that light. So hopefully it clears up. It looks like on the satellite imagery it will clear up. It's early. What's up, Jade? Bill, poor cats, save the cats. Bill, save the cats. It's true though. Anyway, so the cats are fine. They're always fine. They got winter heated houses out there. They've got plenty of shelter. Plenty. And they're spoiled. I could put the camera right now and you'll see. Oh, she's not going to stop now. You want to see the... Well, I can put the light back on. I don't know if they have food. I fed them earlier. She feeds them tons of food. She attracts the raccoons. What she does. It's not good. And there's bear around too. I mean, come on. Not a good idea. Okay, the light's off. So I'm going to go out now. I'm going out. Oh no, she put the light back on. She put the light back on! Unbelievable. Let me go no, I don't know what's going on. Let me go find out myself. I'm gonna feed the cats. Close that door. I'm gonna feed the cats. We're watching the cats on the camera, on the Ring doorbell camera. Cameras are fine. The cats are fine. I already did that. I already did that. You told me to do that earlier. I already did that. They're laying on the green dry thing that I put in. They're both right here where I laid it. They're fine. Leave them alone. There it is. See you later. Good night. Tycho's with you. He's not with me. He is not here. He's got to be with you. Oh, God. She says she's going to sleep. I hope she's going to sleep. No offense, but I hope she's going to sleep so I can enjoy my show for a bit. She's going to come out with me, Amanda. All right, back to what we were doing. So, the cats are fed. End of story. Cloudy skies for now. Oh, the Chupparilla's out. Hello to Lorio. It's a little chaotic here right now. Oh my gosh. What the heck was that? It's a truck. I hope it's a truck. And yes, you can hear the camera mic now outside probably. I put it on. Yeah. I hope it's a truck. Oh. That's a stream is on. Now it's off. It's Friday night. Boy, Friday nights when I lived in the Bronx with all my friends hanging out. Oh, Friday night was big. That was a big night to hang out. Till the wee hours. Oh. Yes, it looks cloudy now. It's only 9:44. And it's early, at least for me. I'm a little, I would say a little optimistic that we should get some clear breaks in here. Based on the satellite imagery. We shall see. I could be wrong. But we'll find out. So yeah. And I'm keeping an eye. So there's got to be like 30 left of the ebook, the Kindle book for free. KGRADB.com. There's about 30 left. To just go there and get your book. Uh-oh. Oh my God, that scared me.
So the bishop, he's just...
The bishop sent me. The bishop sent me. Oh boy. Pressure. Oh, he mentioned me in a comment. He's too much. He really is. He's too much. So what does this mean? Do you know when I caught the one that I caught years ago, it was on a cloudy day. You know that, right? The one that I captured above the house in 2014, it was on a cloudy night. And I should try to find the original clip because people say, oh, you zoomed in, you altered it, you know, you get all that. Yeah, so people could see it. I'm pretty sure. I gotta look up UFO MP4. It could be anywhere. We'll see if it finds it. It's on one of these drives. The original. Oh, it's not gonna be in there. I gotta do it in the PC, the whole PC. Now we have a shot. I gotta let them all load. It's searching the entire PC. Let me see. September. It was September 18th. I'm looking for it. A lot is popping up. If I put the UFO in there, it's over. You can only imagine how much stuff comes up. Okay, wait a minute. It could be this. That's it. That is the original clip. That's crazy. I just found it. And yes, it's looped. Oh no, I just lost it. All right, we have to open up this folder. So this is the original clip. I'm setting it up now. It was on a cloudy night, but not with this camera. This was old school with a CCTV camera, and I took the IR filter out. All right, that's looped enough. This is the original, and all those dots you're gonna see is noise. That's what you would call it, noise. So this was September 18, 2014, and I looped it, but that's it right there. That. And yeah, it looks small, right? And then I slowed it down. That's why I zoomed in. Now, that was in the break of the cloud, so imagine. Luck. What the heck? I also, I don't know if this is it. I don't know what this is. Oh, this was the same night earlier. I don't know what the heck this was going through the clouds. What is that? Is that a helicopter and it seemed like that? I don't know. I don't know what that is. But that was on the same night. And now you can, maybe it's a plane, but it's moving. I don't know. Maybe it's just the plane with the lights of the plane, you know, through the clouds. It's looking like that. Probably, if I had to guess. That would be a good explanation for that. Then there was this. That's the same one. There was one that was crazy. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's I don't know what that is. These are the little things that I captured with the old camera system. But that one is pretty wicked. So yeah. When you see the other one zoomed in, it's much more impressive. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Little breaks coming. Okay, so I'm waiting for Amanda to join. We're gonna listen to some music. What's going on here now? What's the score? Oilers 2, Dallas Stars 0. Oilers need that game. They definitely do. Bishop Long has just started night prayer. So the bishop just started night prayer. So if anybody's interested, night prayer has begun. I just heard, that's probably the cats. I heard something. But you never know what you're going to see on any given night. You never know. That was the whole point of me playing that clip or clips. 3-0 Oilers. So, who knows? I just hope it clears up a little bit. And Amanda must be having a good old time with Larry Wilcox and Jason White. And Larry was on Chips. And she's still talking to them. The show aired a little while ago. I want to see if what I haven't seen Larry Wilcox in, gosh, I don't know how long. I want to see how the show looked.
Convicts, what's have an exact number, things like that. Hey, you people, so I get
Did he not have him on?
for me to be sitting here ad-libbing. I will tell you that we have a couple of
Oh, he didn't. Oh, he did join.
Ultimately, the
No,
child
he
died,
didn't.
So I'll have to look his name
harmless agreement.
on it. But
Oh, he wasn't on.
phenomenal.
Something must have happened that he couldn't get on the show. I just checked. All right, so I'm going to Friday nights Skywalker. I see that. I just noticed that. I just noticed that in chat. And he sent you too, Linda? Well, I am Mr. Producer. Let us lower that camera. It could be very annoying. That's the camera microphone. He is really a great guy. But he's got night prayer on right now. What's up, CB? So I just got the notification, night prayer. But he says, before the show started, before you guys seen him on TikTok, Bill, I've seen something and I got it for you. I had to get it for you. And I'll be sending it. And I told him, don't tell me what it is. I want to be surprised. So he sent me something. I'm very curious to see what it is. First time I ever seen them this slow. 2 fighter jets flew low over my house this morning. It was wild to see. Shook the whole house. Low flyover. When they have the air shows here in Orange County, New York, they do, the day before, they do their little practice runs, and yeah, they can fly low over the house, and it's pretty cool to see them doing their practice drills, practice runs, and it looks like they have a little fun going over the neighborhood. Let's just say that, and I don't blame them. And it's all good because I would think the vast majority of people are loving it too. You're always going to have a few that are going to complain, that's low, it's making noise, it's not, you're always going to have a few. I mean, my gosh, that's our Air Force. Support them. It's like, get over the noise, appreciate what they do. It's Memorial Day weekend in memory of all those who sacrificed. And those that are still, even though it's Memorial Day, it's also a time to talk about those who are still in service, thank them, their families. So I look at it both ways. To me, it's almost like a veterans weekend celebration, holiday. But yes, it's in memory of those who sacrificed their, I'm on TikTok, but it's also about those who are currently serving. And, the families, they go through a lot too. It's not just those that are serving, the families got to deal with them away, their spouses or whatever, sons, daughters, whatever it is. So it's, but anyway, I love it. And I go to many air shows. I haven't been to the last two because I've seen the performers before. So it's like, do I really want to see the same thing over and over again? No, I can see the practice over the house. And it is cool. It is cool. Especially when you go to the air shows, if you're into that, oh, it's amazing. It is amazing. Two F-18s. I seen the 22 in an air show and the 35. And the 35 was unbelievable. The Raptor was cool, but that 35 was so impressive. Oh my gosh, what it could do, the maneuverability. It looked like at one point, I have the clips. I have it on video. It looks like at one point it's just hovering in the air. And then I was like, wow, that's impressive. An amazing aircraft. But yeah, it's a beautiful, if you enjoy that, I would recommend going to an air show if you can. Because it's up close. And they're coming right above you and you're seeing them clearly, and the sound and the coordination with the other pilots. It's just incredible. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. If you enjoy that. I do. That's like if you've never been to a NASCAR race, you see it on TV. It's cool on TV. I went to Daytona when I lived in Florida for a little time period. It is, if you've never been to a raceway, you can't imagine how big they are until you go to one. I was like, that is huge. I couldn't believe how big it was. I see it on TV. You don't get the grasp of the size of the complex. And to see the cars, because the cameras, they're following the cars around, but when you're sitting there and you're seeing these cars whizzing by in the speed that they are, it is just a whole different experience. A totally different experience. It's amazing. People may, you might like the NASCAR and F1s on TV, and that's a cool, but I'm telling you, that is something you must experience in person. Go with a few friends, even if you're not into NASCAR, but you enjoy motor, like cars and stuff. Oh my gosh. It's incredible. That's like a hockey game. Baseball, you know what? I've been to a lot of games. In a weird way, I like going to. I'd rather watch it on TV. I really would, because you get to see everything. When you're at a game, even if you're in good seats, yeah, you see the field. You see the field well. And yes, you're there and you're seeing the actual interaction that goes on in the game and in between innings and all that stuff. The stadium does its thing. Like during the breaks of the innings, but to see it, I'd rather see it at home. It's a weird thing, probably because it's such a big field, and it's still, like I said, it's still an experience to go to a baseball game. There's no doubt about that. To be there and see the field, when I was a little kid, when I first saw a game, when I walked out and seen the field, I was like, wow. Because I played Little League. And I was like, that is so cool. And you're looking at the beauty of the stadium. There's a lot. Especially Yankee Stadium. And when the old one was nice to me. But then the new one. And, they have so much stuff now. So and then, like, you get a kick about what the bleacher creatures are doing. The vendors are going on. There's a lot of things going on. But it's a nice experience. But I still rather see the game at home. It's one of those weird things. But hockey is, every sport, everything is different. Because I love going to concerts. And I always try to get the best seat I can get. And I go by myself because it's easier to get a really good seat if you're just looking for the one. I do very well getting up close to the stage because I'm only looking for that one ticket. And, sometimes they'll buy the row and there's one in the middle or one that wasn't sold because they didn't have enough people to take the whole row. You get that. So it's cool. I luck out a lot that way on getting really good seats. And I'm talking like between first row and 20. In the last few years, I've been doing that. And I do pretty well. Especially for Iron Maiden. Gotta have that for Iron Maiden.
I can't.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know what the toy for the TV.
It's not here, Ma.
So how come it's not working for me down
I
here?
don't know. You have to find it.
No, you gotta check this out. That's what you
Here
gotta
we
do.
go. It's every night. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. Stand by. We're going to go find her remote. Alexa, turn on the living room light.
Okay.
Alexa, shut off living room light. Situation resolved. Okay. So I'm not going to no longer just keep waiting to see if Amanda's going to show up. Because it seems like she's busy. So I'm just going to move along. And Just checking out messages. Okay. And I am going to get off the Tubi thing, you know. We're going to say goodnight to them first. So we say goodnight on that platform. We will remain on TikTok and a couple of others. But to the Tubi one, we say goodnight. So have a great weekend. See you all soon on that platform. Okay, they're done. And now I must get off Meta.